Welcome everyone. This will be Steve's final match, but it is not Sean's final match, as he also will be taking on Noah Foster today. But both of these guys looking to get higher in the standings. Sean, still, you technically have a chance to catch Paul Mead, as you are just over 40 points behind him with 2 matches to go. Steve, you've been mathematically eliminated because the most you can get is 28 points in a match, 26 for the perfect game plus 2 for the win. So unfortunately, he is 29 ahead of you. Yeah, 1 point. But we have to do this match, and then Sean has another match. And can he catch Paul Mead? That is the big story here. Steve, you're here. You know, it's the final match of the Clash. You've been going hard. You did hold the block lead at 1 point, but Paul just went on a rampage. Dim is here in the chat. He says, "Holla if you're a piece of shit." I'm sure he's talking about. He is talking about the dude who that is the dude's thing when he comes into the chat. And AJ wants me to fix my audio, so I turned it up. It's okay. All right, Steve, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. You said it yourself. I am eliminated. There's no way for me to catch up with Paul. But hey, he did have his first loss, and then he did tie with me. So if anything, the brighter side is that he doesn't come out this bracket completely clean. That's what I can say about that. But in all kidding aside, me and Sean, we've had a little bit of history. We've had CWT matches together, and I'm looking forward to this match with him. So, may the best man win.
Yes, indeed. So yes, Dim and AJ are both here in the chat, and Sean, you have wins over both those guys, but Sean, you're looking to get another win against Steve today and a win against Noah and catch Paul Mead. Do you think you can do it, and how are you doing?
I do not like my chances, I'll be honest. I do not like my chances. Yes, I have 2 matches left to do, so of course I'm behind here. Let's do them both back to back. That seems like a good plan. No, but, it's nearly Christmas time, so anything can happen.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Do you believe in Christmas miracles? Dim says that Paul tied with Steve. He beat Steve, but tied with Paul, so technically he beat... Sure, whatever you think, Dim. Whatever's going on in your head.
We're going to have Steiner math there, Dim. Yes.
But all right, guys, so if you guys are ready, you're going to start with round 1. And round 1, the last time this season for Steve, works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strength given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers, and a random category will be asked with 1 point per correct answer for 8 total points available. But before we get to the first round, it's time for the people in the chat to bet your loonies.
Your loony people, let's go.
And will you bet on Steve, Sean, or a tie? Get those loony bets in now. As we go to question number 1, and question number 1 comes in the category of Wrestle Kingdom 9 to now. And your question is, which wrestler will be challenging Will Ospreay?
Oh, hell yeah!
AJ, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. Oh, hell yeah, AJ, thank you for the subscription. But which wrestler will be challenging Will Ospreay for the IWGP United States Championship at Wrestle Kingdom 17 this January? Welcome to the chat, Black Scorpion. All right, Steve is in. So Sean, whenever you have an answer.
This was always going to be my weak point. Scab in the dark. Zack Sabre Jr.
And Steve.
He's making his return to the Tokyo Dome. He is the clean out Kenny Omega. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, need to see your board. But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was still in round 2 phase. My bad.
Okay. Yes. Kenny Omega is the correct answer, getting Steve on the board. Moving on to your second question in Wrestle Kingdom 9 to now is... Wrestle Kingdom 16 was the first to be a 3-night event. Which other Japanese wrestling company did New Japan Pro Wrestling co-promote with for the third night with matches between the two companies. All right, looks like Steve is in. So Sean, whenever you are ready.
I'll go with Occupy.
And Steve.
It's Pro Wrestling Noah Foster.
It is not Pro Wrestling Noah Foster, just Pro Wrestling Noah, but that's what you have on your board. So Steve, you will get that one correct. It was Noah. And now we go on to Sean's strength, and your strength is in NXT UK. You're probably thankful that Wrestle Kingdom is over.
Yes, I'm very much so.
And your question is, William Regal's son wrestled under which name in NXT UK, where he was a member of Die Familia?
See this I like.
All right.
Can deal with.
Steve
Wait,
is
she's
in.
telling me to put on this one, possibly, so let's see.
Steve is in. Sean, what do you have?
Charlie Dempsey.
And Steve.
Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey is the correct answer. So you move on to your second question. Black Scorpion saying a real man's son. That's actually be a great gimmick. But your second question. Who defeated Travis Banks in the opening match of NXT TakeOver Cardiff?
Here comes a complete guess.
All right. So Sean, whenever you're ready.
This question actually gives me a chance to make up for mistakes I made in the past. The answer is Noam Dar.
And Steve.
Holy shit, I just pulled it out of my ass.
Correct answer is Noam Dar. Good job,
Holy
guys.
fuck.
Nice job, Steve. Okay, so 4-2 as we head into your 4-point question. Today's 4-point question comes in the category of the TNA Championship.
Fuck.
And your question is, who are the 4 wrestlers that Lashley has defeated to win his 4 TNA/Impact championships?
Alright.
Dim in the chat saying that Steve's on fire.
Not after this question.
Well, you never know. Anything is possible. Don't ever count yourself out.
Alright. I have 4 names, so let's go.
So, Sean, Steve was very quick, so just take your time and give us 4 names, Sean.
Oh, trust me, I will be taking my time on this.
Yeah, go, definitely take your time. Trust me, I just wanted to write down the answers before I hesitated and wanted to erase anything, so that's why I did that.
Yep.
God, I don't even know who else would have even been in. Okay, I have 4 answers. Got no idea if any of them are right, but
All right.
I will go with EC3, Bobby Roode, George Alexander, and who else did I think of? Eric Young.
All right. And Steve.
I have James Storm, EC3, John Hannigan, aka Johnny Morrison, and Bobby Roode.
All right. So your correct answers are Eric Young, Bobby Roode, Drew Galloway, and Eddie Edwards. So Steve, you got 1. Sean, you got 2. 5-4 as we head into round number 2. 5-4 for Steve. Got some answers in the chat. Black Scorpion got Rude and Galloway. Dim got Galloway. Good job, guys. But we're going to move into round number 2. And round 2 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. Each combatant will answer their own 4 questions based on the strength given for 4 total points available. And Sean, we are going to start with you in the category of Bailey. And your first question is, in which type of match did Bailey and Sasha Banks win their first WWE Women's Tag Team Championships?
That would be the Elimination Chamber.
That would be correct. So you move on to your second question in Bailey. At NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, Bailey teamed with Charlotte Flair to defeat Dana Brooke and which current SmackDown wrestler?
Emma.
That is correct for another point. Moving on to your third question in Bailey. Before Bailey was injured in 2021, she was scheduled to face Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank 2021 in which type of match? So the match didn't happen, but it was scheduled.
I believe it was, hang on. Oh God, which one was it now? I know they recently did it, and I know it was one of the two. Was it Last Woman Standing?
That is incorrect. It was an I Quit match it was scheduled to be. I Quit. But we're going to move on to your final question in Bailey, and that question is, at the 2017 Tribute to the Troops, Bailey teamed with Sasha Banks and which other former women's champion in a loss to Absolution?
I have two names in mind. Stuff it, Natalia.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Mickey James. Mickey James on that night. But it's all right, Sean. That brings you up to 6 points as we go over to Steve's questions. And Steve, your questions come in the category of NXT TakeOver main events.
Okay.
And your question is, who was the first wrestler to challenge for the NXT Championship in the main event of a TakeOver?
Tyson Kidd.
That is correct. Your next question. What was the last NXT TakeOver to feature Tommaso Ciampa in the main event?
Last one's main event. I'm gonna say Portland.
That is correct. Moving on, your next question. Which two NXT TakeOvers were main evented by Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls matches? There was 2 of them. I need both events.
New York in 25.
That is incorrect. It was New York and Toronto.
New York and fall.
Yeah, New York and Toronto. And your final question in TakeOver main events is, how many times did Kevin Owens powerbomb Sami Zayn before the referee called for the bell to stop the match and declare Owens the new NXT champion at NXT TakeOver Rival?
4.
That is correct, giving you another point of the round as we go 8-6 as we head into the battle zone. As Dim says that Toronto is the second most important city in Canada. And what is the first, Dim? But your battle zone works like this. 1 point per correct answer. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. Each combatant will take turns answering until they have 5 guesses each. 5 total points available per combatant. Yes, I do, Dim. And no, AJ, it is not Newfoundland. Newfoundland is a province, not a city. But guys, today, your battle zone comes in the category of the WWE Championship.
Okay. And
your question is, who are the 10 wrestlers to challenge for the WWE Championship on pay-per-view in the year 2012? We're going to start with you, Sean.
John Cena.
Steve.
The Rock.
Sean.
Dolph Ziggler.
Steve.
Chris Jericho.
Sean.
Ryback.
Steve.
CM Punk.
Sean.
Oh, I'm blanking. Alberto Del Rio.
Okay. And Steve.
Randy Orton.
And Sean, your final one.
Big Show.
And Steve, finish us off.
Sure. You took my last one. I wanted Big Show. Triple H.
All right. So your correct answers are John Cena, Ryback, Big Show, Daniel Bryan, Kane, Chris Jericho, The Miz, Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, and Dolph Ziggler. So Sean, you got 4. Steve, you got 1. Unfortunately, CM Punk was the champion the entire calendar year, but never challenged.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else, so.
It's all right. So we have 10 for Sean and 9 for Steve as we head into the final round. And the final round works like this. Each combatant will pick 3 numbers. Starting with the lowest score, will be assigned 3 questions based on the number they have chosen. The combatant with the least amount of points will start the round until they take the lead. There is no knockouts, and the game will continue until all questions are asked, even if a winner is declared. No overtime, 3 points per correct answer, 2 bonus points for the victory, and there's 1 point in case of a tie, which will not happen today as we currently have a 1-point swing. For that last question, in the chat we had Black Scorpion got a bunch of things right, not Mark Henry or Christian or Barrett, and Joey had Kofi and Miz, and Dim had R-Truth. Good job, guys. So, Steve, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
2, 8, 12.
And Sean.
7, 5, and 14.
Okay. So, Steve, we are going to start with you, and you chose number 2. And number 2 comes in the category of Wrestle Crap.
All right.
And your question, Steve. What was the name of the match between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton at Payback 2017?
Wyatt compound match.
Well, that is incorrect. It was the House of Horrors.
All right.
It was the one where they wrestled in the house. But Steve, you got AJ said he was gonna guess House of Horrors as a joke, and then he said really. But yes, AJ, that would have been correct.
Unfortunately, it was.
We are gonna go on to your second question, Steve. It's number 8, and that corresponds to ECW. And Steve, your question is: who did the Rabid Wolverine defeat in his final televised match in WWE in the tournament to crown a new ECW champion that ended at Vengeance 2007? So, in the first round of this tournament to get to Vengeance, who did he defeat in his final WWE match ever?
I'll just get it over. John Morrison.
That is incorrect. It was Elijah Burke. And now going on to your final question is number 12. And that corresponds to a Ring of Honor. And your question. ROH Summer Supercard 2019 was main evented by which type of match for the ROH Tag Team Championships?
I'm not gonna wait any longer. I don't want to. No. You just want to get this over with. Ladder War.
Ladder War is the correct answer.
Oh wow! Fuck. Okay. Cool.
Yep. So that gives you the lead as we go into Sean's 3 questions. Sean, you chose number 7. And number 7 corresponds to championships. And Sean, your question is: who was the first wrestler to win the WWE Cruiserweight Championship on an episode of 205 Live?
League One.
That is correct for 3 points, giving you the win currently. But Sean, you still have 2 more questions. And your next question is number 5, and that corresponds to Lucha Libre. And your question: which wrestler challenged Rey Mysterio to a mask versus title match at the 2009 The Bash pay-per-view event? Not wrestlers. That's supposed to be wrestler. My bad. One person. One person.
I'll take a guess and say John Guerrero.
That is incorrect. It was Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho. But Sean, you still have 1 more question. And that question is in the category of the Royal Rumble. Your question is, which former WWE champion was the first wrestler eliminated from the 2015 Royal Rumble?
Shawn Michaels.
That is incorrect. It was The Miz. The Miz. Black Scorpion getting that right in the chat. So with a final score of 13-12, Sean, you'll pick up 13 plus 2, giving you 15 for this week as you go into your next match against Noah in your final of the Clash. Steve, you're picking up 12 points to finish you off, bringing you
148.
148.
Yeah, I got 148 points. That's what put me over, I believe.
Yes, so you achieved your goal. I believe you said before we went live that you wanted to score 12 points. You did it. But Sean, you'll get 15 to your total. I have to check on the math when we're done here to see if you can still catch Paul in your match against Noah. But Sean, congratulations on the win, and how are you doing?
Doing okay, not as nice as I would have liked, obviously because of the point situation. Honestly, I think I'm out now, but that's by the by. I'm still going to enjoy the next match regardless. Steve, as always, very good competitor. Thank you very much. It was actually you that gave me the clue on the battleground question, because by your first answer, I realised that the champion that year was CM Punk. And then I just had to remember all the matches that he had that year. So it was actually you that tipped me off with the answer. Otherwise I probably would have had no clue.
Joy.
That's the way it goes sometimes. Always a pleasure. I'd be glad to face you anytime.
We're going to get that win eventually.
Yes, indeed. Steve, you're picking up 12 points. Dim is yelling at me to set up the Looney. Yes, I will give you your Loonies, guys, in a second. But Steve, you achieved your goal. You got 12 points, put you over the top of your goal you wanted to reach. But Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's I definitely knew Sean is not an easy. He's not an easy opponent to face. So it's just numbers didn't draw my way, and luckily that last question, they really didn't want to stretch it out as much as I can. So that's the only thing I could have thought of was a lot of war, and luckily I got that correctly. So it's all a matter of the numbers and pulling in your luck, and hopefully, and like I did with Noam Dar, literally pulled it out of my ass and got the points for it. So it's all about luck and all about what you know and what you're able to get. Just the damn TNA question and Sean getting that advantage really did me in. So that battle zone really messed me up. But it is what it is. So not too bad. I'm doing great.
All right, as AJ redeems, he's a body guy. But thank you to both of you guys for being here. Thank you, Steve, for competing in this tournament. There will be, I will hit you up once the tournament is over with plans for the final show. But Sean, you still have one more match. We're going to get Noah in here as soon as possible. We originally did have the match scheduled for the half-hour time slot, but we will see if he's available to get him in here as soon as possible. So I'm just going to leave the stream running, guys. I'm going to leave the stream running. We'll take a little break. We'll put it down. We'll mute our mics. We'll put the thing up. So stay tuned, everyone, for Sean Redmond versus Noah Foster. I will tweet out when we actually do start again. So you will see Sean taking on Noah in both their final. Noah still actually has to play Matty Laws, but this will be Sean's last match. So stay tuned for that standings updates. We will see you very soon with that match. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back, everyone. We have Noah here. He's going to be taking on Sean now, as Sean just defeated Steve Mesa 13-12. But now we are back with our next match. Sean, you just picked up a win. Can you get the back-to-back against Noah and possibly get a perfect game and pass Paul in the standings? But Noah, you are also dipping at Paul's heels as you have 2 matches remaining, including this one. And with some great scores, you could also pass Paul as he sits back, as he's done his clash, to see what everyone else does. Sean, you just defeated Steve, but how are you doing? I know we just seen you, but how are you doing now?
Doing good, got a little bit confident with the win from Steve. He's never an easy opponent, so that's giving me a little bit of confidence. And hopefully I come down the top with a win, which would make me 5-3-1, I believe.
You would be correct. Speaking of that, Paul is here. Dwayne is here. Dim is back. Dim says that this will be an NXT UK appreciation night.
Indeed it will.
But Noah, you know,
so it should be.
we haven't seen you in a couple of weeks because of the break. You are back. You have 2 matches remaining. This one against Sean, and then you have another one against Matty Laws. But Noah, you just woke up from a nap. But how you feeling?
I'm doing well. Again, it's always great to see you, the community, and meet a new challenger too. Looking very forward to this. And again, I will come in and do my best. Let's get right into things.
Yes, indeed. We just sent out the tweet. We are back. Back live again. And thank you to everyone for coming back. But before we start with round 1, you know what it's time. It's time to bet your loonies. Get those loony bets in. Some people picked up a lot of loonies on the last match when they bet 1.3k on Sean. But today, will it be Sean or will it be Noah? Or will it be a tie? Get those loony bets in now for all that is here, and good luck to everyone. But we are going to start with round number 1, and round 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on first round strength given by both combatants. One final question with 4 possible answers will be asked in a random category with 1 point per correct answer for 8 total points available. And I don't even have to say whose strength it is because, guys, we have 4 questions in NXT UK.
Ooh,
Yay!
this should be fun.
All right, let me find the document. And their first question in NXT UK will be: A-Kid defeated which wrestler to become the first NXT UK Heritage Champion? So Noah with Sean, we go to Sean first on all of them. You will just have to write yours down, of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That was a tight tournament. 22. Probably thinking too far ahead. But
Joey Subas here in the chat. Welcome, Joey. All right. Let us know when you're in, Noah, and then we will go to Sean.
I'm in.
All right, you're in. Sean, what do you got?
I believe this wrestler recently made this first AEW appearance because I believe it was Trent 7.
And Noah.
I wasn't sure whether it was Trent 7 or Tyler Bate. I thought it was actually because of the whole Mentor Asuda thing. I actually said Tyler Bate.
Correct answer is Trent 7.
It's one of the two.
Yes.
Tyler Bate was the follow-up, but I also remembered how they had more than one clash as well.
Dim, if you're in the chat, can you go ahead and ban Morpho Legend VPK? Thanks, Dim. You're the best mod. Yeah, we just had some spam. Sorry, guys. But yes, we're move on to your second question. And that question is: Mark Andrews teamed with what wrestler in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match for the vacant NXT UK Tag Team Championships, which was run by Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs? Who was Mark Andrews' partner in that match?
Oh crap, that's mixed and oh dear. Oy. Vacant. Damn, that was a weird choice. See? I'm just gonna go with. I can't think during that hybrid, not my NXT period of invasion, but let's see, because I remember for a short period.
Thanks, Dim. You're the best. All right.
Go four-way. Who's the other two teams?
I'm ready. Not to obey no anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm just.
All right.
I'm just thinking.
You're just thinking. All right.
Yeah. Worst enemy.
Noah, what do you have?
I know it wasn't the Flash Morgan Webster because I think he was gone at the time, but I also know he reunited with his friend. Again, it was between two. I guessed Wild Boar.
All right, and Sean.
It was Wild Boar.
I went the wrong way with that. I messed up. But yeah, you both had Wild Boar. We're all good. I trust you. Yeah.
We do it.
Yeah, you guys knew that one. Wild Boar is the correct answer. And we're going to move on to your next question. And that question is... Who was the first wrestler not from the UK to challenge for the WWE United Kingdom Championship at a WWE televised event? So this is anything under the WWE umbrella. NXT, all the other fun stuff. UK. But who was the first wrestler that was not from the UK to challenge for the title?
That's a good one. I'm going all the way back to the beginning of NXT UK when the championship was first won. Not from the UK though. Not from the UK. Not from the UK. Dadgum. But he from you. Who did he? Oh, I do remember. Not from the UK. Not from the UK. Oh boy. He had it for him. Damn. Again, second guessing, but just go with your best guess. He's from.
All right. Noah, are you good?
As I'll ever be.
All right. Sean, what do you have?
Well, this one is not easy. The answer seems obvious, and so it's probably wrong. But I will say Walter.
And Noah.
So I was thinking all the way back to the very beginning. Tyler Bate, the inaugural champion. He did a few fights here. I know he fought Jack Gallagher, but I'm pretty sure he's from the UK, so I went a bit further and thought about Pete Dunne's reign. I said Johnny Gargano.
The correct answer is Johnny Gargano.
Hey!
It was on an episode of regular NXT television. So Noah, that ties up the game as we go into the final question of NXT UK. And your final question. Ilya Dragunov and which current main roster member teamed together to face Alexander Wolf and Walter on the October 15th, 2020 episode of NXT UK? Dim, you cannot ban NXT UK questions as a mod. I'm sorry. Your mod powers do nothing for the game, just for the chat.
Respect the black and red.
All right. Are you good, Noah?
Did not have that many allies. Wait. I'm thinking here to try to think about the way that hold on. What is that?
Oh God.
Wait, October 15th, 2020. That was the pandemic. Oh God.
I'm just saying, oh God, because I'm not saying what Dim just said in the chat. I'm not repeating that.
I have no idea what you're referring to, so I'll just leave it at that. So wait,
Let's just say
20th.
that Dim doesn't celebrate Christmas.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I mean, people do what people choose. I mean,
Yeah. Are you good, Noah? Do you have an answer? Don't tell me it, but do you have an answer locked in?
I do. I do.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna go with it. I do.
Sean, what do you have?
Well, no, I don't feel bad because I'm Googling as well. I remember this match because Walter got Dragunov and it sounded like a gun went off. But I do not remember who he teamed with. So I will just say... it's wrong because he's never been in NXT UK, but Matt Riddle.
And Noah.
So I was thinking about this because I do remember how Ivan Dragunov and Joe Coffey had fallout, but he paid his debt, and that was of course after that NXT UK Takeover match, the Walter Challenge. I think that this was the match I'm thinking though, where not only Ivan Dragunov and partner won, it was Walter's first and one of only real losses on the NXT UK brand. I said Pete Dunne, the current Butch.
Correct answer is Pete Dunne.
That's what I thought, 'cause it led to, of course, the epic classic in front of nobody. That still is one of my all-time favorite matches ever.
All right. So, guys,
Glad that worked out. Whew.
we are going to go ahead. It's 3 for Noah, 2 for Sean. Guess I have to add something to a question here. And we're going to move on to your 4-point question. Your 4-point question comes in the category of factions and tag teams.
Uh-oh.
And your question is, which 4 wrestlers competed for the WWF Tag Team Championships at In Your House It's Time in December of 1996?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Goody!
4-year-old me, be with me. Oh, no.
Who was there in the mid-90s?
I didn't write this question. Don't get mad at me. I have question writers for some things.
I mean, again, it's one of those periods where it's like, well, Hail Mary. I'm not going to get one, but I'm going to try. Because 1996. Oh, my gosh. Woo! So standard tag team match. Wait, 4 wrestlers competed, so it had to be a standard tag team match. Was it that? Could have been.
You guys will have more time with this, so.
Oh my gosh, I don't have. What a The 90s are such a blur. I'm trying to think what tag teams there were even then. In Your House. Tag teams.
Right,
No.
oh!
I mean, I am not.
So we are just looking for 4 wrestlers, not 4 tag teams.
Right.
Yeah, so 2 tag teams, 4 wrestlers.
Right.
Oh, okay. I think I'll just quit one, make it might be. Decomnises.
Trying to think. That was before.
No, that was too
Right.
early.
Honestly.
I'm gonna have to put up the clock on you guys. 15 seconds.
That's fair.
Right, I think I'm sold on my ball.
Well, I mean, you know, you try. I mean, again, when you don't think that long, don't think that long.
All right. So, Noah, what are your four? Or no, wait, sorry, Sean, what are your four answers?
Right, well, I'm just going off of four guys who were there around the mid-90s. So, I'm gonna go with Billy Gunn and Road Dogg of the Newark Outlaws,
Okay.
and Mugs and Fresh of the Headbangers.
Okay, and Noah.
This one was just a total crapshoot. But after what happened last week, I kind of went the same route. So I didn't necessarily go with names, but I did think about. I almost said Bushwhackers, but I was like, no, that sounds too late. I did go with Headbangers, and then I said Road Dogg, but I can't remember whether or not he was with X-Pac at the time with Billy Gunn, so I just said X-Pac.
All right. So I will tell you that you both got 0. The correct answers are Owen Hart, the British Bulldog, and then Fake Diesel and Fake Razor Ramon. We would have also accepted Kane or Fake Diesel.
Fake Diesel.
And Fake Razor, yes. So that was your 4 points.
I almost put down. Well, I guess that would have been wrong. I almost put down Diesel. I just put down.
I would have accepted Diesel, Kane, or Fake Diesel.
Ah, damn! Should have gone my first instinct. Oh well.
And that's why we got 0, because nobody wants to remember that match.
Pretty much, yes. And Dim, yes, I would have also accepted Dr. Isaac Yankum DDS.
I
guys,
never would have guessed that in a million years.
We're gonna move on to round number 2. Hopefully that one goes a lot better for you guys. But round number 2 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. Each combatant will answer their own 4 questions based on the strengths given for 4 total points available. Paul, you know what? Just because it was you, I would accept Unabomb as well. Any version of Kane. If you want to say Corporate Kane, Scuba Kane, or whatever the hell all those
Corporate
things.
Kane wasn't a thing. You can't accept that. What the world?
Concessions Kane, or whatever Daniel Bryan had him doing that time.
So we're gonna rewrite the future. Oh god.
All right. So
All right.
we're gonna start with you, Sean, and your questions come in the category of Bailey. And your first question is: Bailey teamed with Sasha Banks to face off against Charlotte and which other wrestler at Battleground 2016?
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke is the correct answer. And your next question: what was the last NXT TakeOver event that Bailey competed on?
Brooklyn 2.
The correct answer is Brooklyn 2. Move on to your third question. What does Bailey call her arm trap headlock driver finisher?
He called them about 2 years Canadian on television. But it's called the Milk Plant.
It is indeed called the Rose Plant. So you have 1 question remaining. That question is: other than Lacey Evans, which other wrestler did Bailey eliminate from the fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 36?
Russian roulette, but I'll take a stab. I will say Tamina.
Correct answer is Tamina. Giving you a clean sweep of the round, Sean, getting you 4 points. As now we head over to Noah for your questions in the category of AEW.
All right.
And your first question is: Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky are known as which tag team?
The man of the year. The man of the year.
That is correct. And your next question. Your next question. Which AEW pay-per-view saw a TNT title match for the first time?
Oh, for the first time.
Yeah, the first time they had a TNT title match on
the
a
inaugural.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was Mike Tyson, Lance Archer, and Cody Rhodes. Mike Tyson, like special enforcer, special presenter. Now it's just a matter of which year, because it was Double or Nothing. But let's see, 2019.
That's all I need. I don't need a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Double or Nothing is the correct answer.
And I think it was 2020, if I remember correctly.
That would be correct. Yes. But yeah, for CWT, unless it specifically says what year, we don't need a year for
Fair
CWT.
enough.
Yep. But moving on to your next question. And your next question in AEW is, who was Anna Jay's first opponent in AEW? Her first ever match.
Oh, when she first showed up. Okay, I think Pandemic again, Nightmare Factory, or whatever the thing that was closed off set. It was the match that got her on the brand. I think it was Hikaru Shida.
Correct answer, Hikaru Shida. Good job, Noah. And your next question. Who did Jungle Boy perform a concerto on to win the Falls Count Anywhere match for his team at Full Gear 2021?
Well, I got a 1 in 3 shot, but based on where the referee was going and the heart, it just seems like this name makes sense. I gotta say Adam Cole, baby.
Correct answer is Matt Jackson.
It was either Matt or Adam. I knew Nick was out of the picture. I had a 1 in 2 chance.
That brings you to 3 points, which means we have a tie game, 6-6, as we go into the battle zone.
All right.
And guys, the battle zone works like this. 1 point per correct answer. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. Each combatant will take turns answering until they have 5 guesses each. 5 total points available per combatant in this round. And today, your question comes in the category of the 2000s. And your question. Who are the 10 wrestlers to compete in a championship scramble match for either the WWE or World Heavyweight Championships at Unforgiven 2008? So that was the first pay-per-view championship scrambles. We're going to take out the ECW one, but who are the 5 wrestlers that were in each of the WWE and the World Heavyweight scramble matches? You're going to start with you, Sean, because you're at the top of the screen.
God, wasn't this a lovely event from what I remember? I'll go with one of the guys that won one of the damn things, if I remember rightly. Chris Jericho.
Okay. And Noah.
Scramble. Oh, Lord. He said Chris Jericho. So this is both about the World Heavyweight and the WWE.
Yeah, there was 2 matches with 5 guys in each one.
Right. I'm just trying to think back to 2008 because that was a weird year. That was 14 years ago. So that was around.
You're gonna have to knock United away,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's exactly. Triple H.
Sean.
I'm trying to think, would he have been in this or would he have been too early? I think that might have been too early for him, so let's go. Dog kicker.
Okay. And Noah?
He said Undertaker.
No.
Sound like it'd be that. What did he say?
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, he said Dolph Ziggler. Oh, okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, Dolph Ziggler. That's a random one. Actually, no, that would make sense. The SmackDown side thing. I think I remember more of the Raw one than the SmackDown one. So, but I might be confusing brands. shoot, though. He was in every damn thing, it seemed like.
I don't really remember either one. So.
John Cena. Because why not?
Okay. And Sean, back to you.
The Big Show.
Okay. And Noah.
Edge.
Sean.
I have a horrible feeling that this was around his time. So I will say Great Khali.
And Noah.
Randy Orton.
And Sean, your final one.
Batista.
And Noah finishes off.
I was really trying to think here. SmackDown side was so fickle. I don't think this is right because I remember his path changed. It was the scramble though, and that was Unforgiven. Oh, jeez. I can't think of anything else. So I just gotta go with people I remember from the era. Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
That question made my head hurt.
You can
As
blame
they do sometimes.
you can blame our good friend Andrew the Dude Hayes for that one.
It's an interesting question though, considering we just had the reinvention of a scramble at NXT, which actually was pretty entertaining.
Yes, indeed, it was.
Thank you, Duke. Thank you so much for reminding us of those horrible matches.
Well, history is history.
Your correct answers are Triple H, Brian Kendrick. Remember when he held the title for like 2 minutes? That was great times. Jeff Hardy, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Jericho, Kane, Batista, Rey Mysterio, and John Bradshaw Layfield. So
Oh,
Sean,
wow.
you got 2. Noah, you got 1. 8-7 as we head into the final round.
Interesting.
All
Yeah, no
right.
wonder those matches are so forgettable too, because
Lot-
no one remembers those names.
Lots of answers in the chat. Good job to everyone who participated. Paul and Black Scorpion. Good job, guys. We're going to move into the final round. The final round works like this. Each combatant will pick 3 numbers, starting with the lowest score. They'll be assigned 3 questions based on the number they've chosen. The combatant with the least amount of points will start the round until they take the lead. There's no knockouts, and the game will continue until all questions are asked, even if a winner is declared. No overtime, 3 points per correct answer, 2 bonus points for the victory, and there will not be a tie today. So, Noah, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Alrighty, here goes nothing. 5, 19, 12.
And Sean.
15, 20, and
So, Noah, we will start with you, and your first number was number 5, and that corresponds to WCW.
Fuck.
And Noah, your question. In the infamous Judy Bagwell on a pole match, who did Buff Bagwell defeat on that night?
I don't freaking want to even think about this, bro. I don't have a damn clue. Scott
Nobody
Steiner.
does.
I don't know.
The correct answer is Canyon. But we're going to move on to your second question. And that comes in the category of Japan. And your question is, who was the winner of the first ever New Japan Cup in 2005?
Ooh, the first ever. Oh boy. That was literally, I think, the last year before it became Wrestle Kingdom that they were known as the Games. Damn. That's gotta be an old school name. Chono won the most G1s. I don't think he won the cup first. Oh, this is a total crapshoot. Again, stuck between two, going back, way back in time. Oh boy. I'm going to guess, purely guess, because it's stuck between two, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. 2005, damn. Just trying to think. 2006. Wait, hold on. 16. 2006. That would be the very first Wrestle Kingdom. Wasn't Kajibuto. God. I'm blanking. I'm stuck between two, but I'm gonna say Yuji Nagata.
That is incorrect. It was Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I should have known the ace was the setup for that.
But Noah, you still have one question remaining, and that question comes in the category of number 12, which is first match. And your question is, CM Punk's first match on an episode of Raw came on the 2007 draft episode, where he defeated which former IC and US champion to get a draft pick for the ECW brand?
Former IC and US champion?
Yep.
Again, the 2000s, I fell out of that. And of course, 2006 would be better off forgotten. 2007 wasn't much better. Draft. 2007, the year of WrestleMania 23. Heading into WrestleMania 24. Made his way on the ECW brand, though. IC and US. The only one that comes to mind, pleasure facing you, Sean, Shelton Benjamin.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Carlito. Carlito. So currently with a score of 8-7, Sean, you'll win this match. But Sean, you still have 3 questions remaining. And your first one comes in the category of factions and tag teams. And your question is, how many members of D-Generation X held the European Championship while being a part of the group?
I'm just going to decide whether one particular member won it. And I cannot remember. I don't think it did. Therefore, I am going to say 3.
Correct answer is 3. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and X-Pac. 3.
Yes.
So giving you 3 points, bringing you up to 11. Move on to your second question. Comes in the category of WrestleMania. And your question is, which future women's champion accompanied Hunter Hearst Helmsley to the ring at WrestleMania 12?
I'll look now at these questions seem much easier on my end. The answer is Sable.
Yes, indeed it is Sable, bringing you up to 14 as we move on to your final question. And that comes in the category of the Attitude Era. And your question is, who was the special outside enforcer for the main event of Unforgiven 1999?
Really, this is to make my overall score not terrible, so it doesn't matter much. Unforgiven 99. It literally could be anyone. I will say Game Man.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Sean, with a final score of 14-7, you will get this win. I'm giving you the 5-3-1 record, as we had mentioned before. Congrats to everyone in the chat who bet on Sean. You'll be taking home some fancy loonies. But guys, so the final score, 14-7. Noah, your clash isn't over yet, but Sean, yours is. We will add 16 points to your current total to give you your final standing. But Sean, the clash is over. We'll see what the future holds for you in CWT. But after this marathon of an event over the last 2 hours, how are you doing, Sean?
Pretty well, surprisingly. And nice to get the 2 wins over two very tough opponents. Thank you to Noah and Steve from earlier. Yes, this has been quite a journey. 5-3-1. Obviously, I wanted to win the block if I could, but that was always a tall order going into today. So I'll be interested to see what my final point total was and where that ball could be. But yeah, I've had a good time. Anytime anytime you want me to play again, I'll do my utmost to be free.
Yep.
I'm always ready and happy to do this.
Yes, indeed, and you are definitely in the plans for the future. But Noah, you still have one more match remaining against Maddie Laws. That is at a time to be determined. I set up the, if you check your Twitter, there's a chat with you, me, and Maddie. We're going to set it up, and might end up being the last match of the tournament. Paul in the chat says he's officially won. You have not officially won yet, Paul, because technically Richie could get 2 perfect games and pass you, but the odds are saying that Paul probably has won the block. But we'll have to see, because never say never. But Noah, you picked up 7 points here. You still that match with Maddie. How you doing, man?
Again, I'm always happy to participate. Always want to participate, and it was a fun match. Nice face to you, Sean. Nice to see a fellow fan of NXT UK especially. This match is the definition, though, that it goes to show what you choose to forget could be the most valuable, because everything today was kryptonite after the strength. But overall, I had a fun time, and looking forward to the next challenger, whether it's a new face or a familiar one.
Yes, indeed. So thank you to Paul, Dim, Black Scorpion, Joey, Dwayne, Steve earlier today, and everyone who watched both matches today. As of right now, we might have. I'm waiting for Richie to wake up. It's very early in the morning in Australia, but we'll wait till he sees his messages. He might be facing AJ at around 7:30 Eastern, and then, but confirmed later tonight, we'll be having Richie taking on Matty Laws at 9 o'clock Eastern. So be there for that. I'll tweet it out, and you can get that match there to see how Richie does, to see if he can do those 2 back-to-back perfect games. Can he do the impossible? But thank you to guys for watching. Stay tuned for your standings updates, and we will see you later tonight. Thank you.